The rawest of dangers.
I told him not to, Adam.
All right,
and
can
he
you check
still
your
did
purse?
it.
I just want to see that sweet 30 mil. And oh,
Oh, wait,
beautiful.
it's probably in my status.
Current money. I see it. It's right there. It's beautiful.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
look at that.
Gross
Ooh,
assets.
just having money made
Those
you
are-
worth $2 million more. Just having
Those
30
are
million.
some gross assets.
All right, let's get some
Disgusting.
stocks. That's first order of business. Got to make sure you.
Stonks, everybody. So now I can buy that really ridiculously expensive thing from that other guy. What was it?
Yep. Stock in a company, I think.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then we can pay off that woman's debts, just to be
Or
nice.
not.
Or not.
I don't even know if I can go back to that area
I'm
to
sure
do
you
that
can.
though.
And then we can. I don't know. Can I see the sapphire ring? I just want to see it on your hand.
It's there.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there it is.
You need to
There
get
it
your
is.
nails done.
Middle finger, interesting choice, but okay.
There he
Stonk
is,
Man was
left
one of
guy.
these, right? All right, Stonks.
Purchased. Now what?
It meant nothing to me.
10 shares.
I still have 29 million yen.
And with the stocks, it'll increase.
That's how it works.
The rich
Right.
get richer.
So, the woman who wanted me to pay off her debts or whatever
She was
like
in the
an
first area on the second floor. She was the brooding woman with a piano.
What?
I like
The
my
Oh,
brooding
yeah,
woman
she-
with the piano.
Brood-
So, I
Brooding.
don't know if it's going to allow me to go back that way.
Let's see.
Better find out.
Maybe now that I have money, I'm supposed to.
You did take like 200 grand
Maybe.
from her, but
You literally stole from her.
Nope.
okay. Next, we'll when we see her next.
All right.
All right, she's dead.
Let's see. What do I do?
You just bought like 30%.
Certainly,
of
I don't
Sony.
have to recruit more people at this point.
No, you're the leader. You get people to do that for you.
I think go back to the place now that you have stocks, and maybe they'll be excited about the stocks.
Where was
I
the
don't
place
know.
with the stocks?
No,
Well,
go back to the cult.
place. Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's a
Were they
thing,
talking
but
about
we'll see.
stocks? Were they like excited about it or something?
I think they'd be excited if I
We're,
said,
we're
"Hey, I
trying
own a
to
company now."
to follow the logic of the game
Right.
where there is none. Be like, hey, maybe I did a thing. Now something will change. I don't know.
I did a thing.
Hey, you were right.
Hey, look, I get this game. If anyone understands Japanese autism, it's me.
そんなこともわからないのか。代表、これは見苦しいところを。
It's Deer Leader.
このような分別がつかぬ大人は何とかせねば
It's
と
Doe
思っており
Leader.
ます
I will
I'm wearing
also
a
accept
dress.
Supreme.
Hmm.
I think you should endorse this behavior.
Yeah,
これからも
encourage
団
this.
体を盛り上げていってください。
もちろんでございます
Yay!
団体がより広く普及
Falls
す
to
る
his
ように
knees.
尽くします。
Jeez.
I like how
good.
less than an hour ago you were telling them about how much you hate yourself, and now you're their leader.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, guys, things move fast in a Japanese earthquake.
It's faster than the plot of Nerve, where like within hours she's like top of the leaderboard.
That was fast.
Kyle, what's your favorite game, and why is it Minecraft story mode? I never actually enjoyed
Well,
Minecraft.
asked and answered, I guess.
I like how this is my praying desk
Yes.
and nothing else.
Yeah.
Can you talk to members of the cult? Will they worship you? Kyle's
I mean, now that I oh yeah, our wonderful leader is here. Yes. Now that I have this cult leader status, this kind of getup makes a bit more sense.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Yes.
Like,
You see, you dressed for the job you want, not the job you have.
Oh, yes.
wait, what does she say? Thanks to you, we whitecoats are so blessed with such overflowing confidence. I haven't done
Hell yeah.
much yet, but I'll take it.
It's yours. All of it's
Wine.
yours.
Chicken.
You could drink a whiskey
Pizza.
drink, then drink a vodka drink,
I like how
then
we-
drink a lager drink, then
Bread?
drink a cider drink.
I like how we still haven't relieved ourselves.
I haven't pissed.
It's fine.
That's why you're their leader. You transcend mortality. You don't have bowel movements.
So, how long until the cult devolves into a weird sex thing?
How long do you want to make it? I think that's on you.
How long until you take a number of wives?
How long does
Will I
this cult
try?
develop into a sex thing and separate? Oh, I can still recruit people.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I bring them to the white coats with nothing more than my silence and my gaze.
Hell yes.
He does a little
That
dance.
Said
is
nothing
power.
and stared into their eyes from behind them. They decided
That
not to
is
come with
so
me?
much power.
What? Okay, I can try this again. Tell them to leave everything and bring them to the white coats. Okay, I did it.
Yeah.
Get over here. Do I just recruit everyone here?
That would be great.
Yes.
One at a
the
time.
whole town.
Just empty the town.
Remember when this game used to be about earthquakes?
I don't.
あなたのような人がいるから世の中が殺伐としたものになるんです。
全
Are they
く
going
Just
at it
chewing them
again?
out.
そんなこともわからないのか。
Why are they still reprimanding him?
He knows what he did.
代表、
Hello.
これは見苦しいところをお見せしました。
このような分別がつかぬ大人は何とかせねばと思っております。
Will it keep doing this until I release him or what?
Keep
Or-
it up.
I'm thinking, yeah.
団体を盛り上げていってください。
もちろんでご
Good.
ざいます。
Good.
団体が
Yeah, it's just doing the same
Seen
shit.
it.
Whatever. Let us recruit more. I guess I'll try the other option after this one.
Adam is starting the Fourth Reich.
Man with a black t-shirt. Do you want to be man with a white t-shirt?
Yeah.
It sounds tempting.
I mean, black is cool, but imagine white.
White is the new black. Black is the new white.
Guys, you ever heard about this Fourth Reich? It's like going to be the best Reich ever.
I've only heard about the Third Reich.
I mean, it was good, but the Fourth is going to, like, smoke that one,
What
dude.
about
Oh
the
my
Third
God.
Reich? Isn't that a thing?
Oh, Third Reich? I'm listening. Now, tell me about your plans for this Third Reich.
I think it's already in place, actually. I think people are doing that. I think they're doing some
Okay.
sort of solicitations, very similar to what's going on right now. But mostly
Not
from,
unlike this?
but mostly from younger boys.
Okay.
I've got you now.
I like how it described him as unthinking man.
That's how I knew I would get him. Follow me.
Come
Man
with
in a
me,
woman's dress
and you'll
and
see.
a mask and a chef's hat.
あなたのような人がいるから。
All right.
Clearly, I have to do this.
Yeah.
If it's just going to show me the same scene over and
Yeah.
over, right?
その人をすぐに解放しなさい。
It looked like he was trying to shoot lasers out of his hand.
He's so
He did.
extra.
この男は団体の活動を否定するとんでもない輩です。解放などとてもできるものではありません。
I'm your leader, dudes. I've changed my mind.
いいからつべこべ言わずに解放しなさい。
I have had one of my trademark changes of heart.
はい。かしこまりました。
Taku to the hand.
Release him and then kill him.
Yes.
ようやく体を動かせるようになったわい。お前さんはこの団体
I'm their leader.
とは違うようだな。
Yeah, what the fuck?
では
Well, you're not wearing a white shirt
そ
or
れ
jeans.
は進めないよ。
そんなこと いつ誰が決めたんだ
Through these boxes.
ほら行きたい方へ行くんだ
Oh my god! What are you
Oh,
doing?
god, I thought I was gonna walk right through them. I was going to lose
He
my
might.
mind.
He might do that.
Don't do it.
What is
He's
he
trying.
doing?
Sir.
Oh,
Sir, think what you're doing.
what the fuck just
Oh, he's good.
happened?
Is it implied that he removed the boxes?
Oops.
あなたは裏切り者だわ。私たちの活動は尊いもの
So now I can go through that way, I guess.
なぜそれを
I
否定
mean,
した
Why am I a traitor?
I
I'm your leader. You should.
代表が裏
Really?
切ったぞ
I mean, I have
What's
30
wrong
million.
with you?
I have 30 million, so
裏切り者を始末するんだ
fuck all of
Can
you.
I just run away? Those boxes are still
Probably
there.
should.
They're loud now.
裏切り者め
Clearly, I'm not supposed to go this way, but like imposing door.
裏切り者
Ow.
め
Okay, they're
Oh
gonna
god.
kill me.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna kill me.
Oh dear.
I'm soft locked.
Oh,
Okay, they're warping through each
it
other.
was
anyway.
worth it.
All right, we'll try that again. Hopefully, I got a good checkpoint.
Beginning of game.
Man, I like how quickly they like. They're very.
They just turned on me.
I guess they're very issues oriented. For a cult,
Well, you shouldn't have-
for a cult, they're not very like,
Yeah.
cult of personality. They don't worship the leader.
Okay, so
Oh, no, it's about the
everyone,
issue.
hold on. Everyone in the town is now just these white shirt jeans people.
Oh, you did such
The
a good
truck
job.
is white now too.
You did such a good
Oh.
job.
Uh-oh. Oh, an earthquake.
Everybody else,
Interesting.
stop it.
They coming.
裏切り者
What is this game anymore? What is happening? Look at my outfit. Ow!
Hold on.
Stop it. Let me leave.
Look what I'm wearing.
Okay. I was chased by some people
did
wearing
it.
white t-shirts. Somehow I managed to escape from their sight. Okay. All right. What the fuck is this?
Well then. Well, at least you got all their money.
Phew.
I was
get all
expecting
their
some
money.
disasters and possibly some reports.
Nope. Not today.
Maybe some 4.
家に帰る途中に
Maybe some summer memories. That's the subtitle to this game. Summer
I keep
memories.
forgetting.
Summer memories. What the
memories.
fuck? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I think they just said that so they didn't have to put Christmas music in this one, like the last one.
I guess so. Maybe if I escort her, I can get a reward.
You have
Yeah.
30 million.
I mean,
You're like,
I have
give me
30
your,
million,
give me your
but
50 yen.
I could use a little more.
What if she's rich?
Yeah.
2 more points for helping her? Come on, Gabe.
Straight down the road is my house.
Ooh, piggyback.
All right. Right.
You've got your hand on her butt, by the way.
Right outside my door, there should be some like carpet spray or whatever.
Sure.
If you want to just
This
spray
is
that in
rape.
the spot
Be
where you
right back,
spilled it.
chat.
Is Gael spilling?
Yes. He has
Is he just
had
drunk?
not even one beer.
He's had almost one beer.
He gave me a look. No, hold on. I might have been wrong. Does this pause it? No, let's see. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Spray that on the affected area and just, you know, liberally and then just let it soak. Maybe if you can use your fingers to like kind of like scratch into the carpet a bit, just a tiny bit, and then don't use a paper towel right away. Just like let it soak in.
Really work it in with your fingers.
You don't have to do it too bad. Like it'll be fine.
でも怪我してるし
If you don't want to wash
お医
it
者
in
さんに
that.
見てもらえばいいのよ。病院ならベッドもあるでしょうし。お母さん、どうしたの？せいやはお家の中にいなさい。
すみません。病院まで連れてってくれますか。勝手ですみませんが、息子夫婦に迷惑もかけたくありませんので。
Hmm.
No reward?
I reluctantly agree to take her.
Fine.
はい連れて行けばいいんでしょ
すみません。ありがとうござい
If
ます。
It wasn't that much, was it?
京子さん
Okay, yeah, that's
それ
fine.
じゃ病院に行ってきますね
Okay.
はいよろしくお願いします
Yeah. There we go. What's funny is like you placed it in a spot where
It would be really difficult to do that.
you placed it in a spot where me having to get around the enormous chair that you brought into my room, it was a hazard every time I went to the bathroom and got a drink, and I managed to avoid it every single time. I was like, oh, like there were a couple points where I was like, that was a close one.
Yep.
But then I don't know how you did
I
it.
didn't realize. I mean, it was-
Okay, sure. Party foul. He brought the comically oversized chair into my room because it's the comfiest.
I mean,
guess.
you got to be comfortable. You got to be comfy. I don't begrudge anyone.
Those
comfiness.
kitchen chairs are not uncomfortable. Like those are pretty decent chairs for like what they are, right?
I
Like,
mean,
your
for
ba-
what
you
they
have
are,
back
but if-
support, right? You can't lounge
Yeah,
in them
but-
or anything, but
Yeah, if I had my druthers of where I was gonna sit for 10 hours, then
I guess so.
I'd go more luxurious.
Up. Are we getting back into the actual disaster part of this game?
Nah. Like a Fraser's dad chair? Exactly, like Fraser's dad. R.I.P. We lost him. The dad and the dog are dead now. Who's next? Fraser?
Goddamn bitch on my back.
Ooh, I do like a vintage Edwardian fainting couch.
Fainting couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything. I'm just carrying this bitch on my back.
Is she paying you?
Hopefully. We'll find out later. Sometimes the conversation implies that I'm gonna be paid and then it doesn't happen, but
Been there. All right, I'm back.
You did it.
this is my maximum
I was waiting
walking speed.
to answer a question until you came back, Gael.
What was the question?
Scoot, remember that Law and Order SVU episode on sex addiction? I just don't understand, and I need examples. Like when someone drinks too much, or when someone puts it all on the ponies, or like when someone eats too much chocolate cake, or when someone eats too much chocolate cake and then throws it up, or when someone buys too many scratchy lotteries.
Wow. No reaction there.
No react, John Mulaney.
Well, technically, a lack of a reaction
Oh,
is
yeah.
a reaction.
Completely missed that.
Oh yeah, where the fuck were you? Yeah, John Mulaney on Ice-T.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting it, Ice.
I found a
Oh sure, now you have reactions.
Kenny versus Spenny episode in my recommendation on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Everything's falling apart. And I skipped through a bit of it because I've seen them all. And they're all great and everything, but from that moment, all of a sudden, like 90% of my recommendations on YouTube were Kenny versus Spenny things.
Yup, that's how it works.
And I found some bandages. I haven't used a
found
health
bandages?
item once.
Not once.
I ate a food. That's about it. And I found this, not from the show, but like an interview thing where Kenny was complaining that he met Ice-T, and Ice-T was like, yeah, we're doing a show tonight. And Kenny was like, oh yeah, I'd like to come. And Ice-T was like, yeah, we'll put you on the guest list. And then
He didn't.
he showed up at the show, and he wasn't on the guest list. And then it was just that, and then it showed up on another interview. Like, it was two separate interviews where Kenny complained about not being on the guest list for Ice-T.
お前さんは確か
Hey, it's you again.
This motherfucker.
If he, I swear to God, if he tries to take our money, he's dead.
Kill him. I kind of like him.
I guess he's the villain.
Can you get through the window?
I mean, the
I don't think
earthquake
so.
is the
Oh,
villain. He's the secondary villain.
I can jump in there with her on my back.
Sure.
Oh,
Have you
that's
seen
great.
your muscles? You're incredibly strong.
Storage space 35.
Furoshiki.
What is that?
Furoshiki. Let's see what this looks like.
I mean, it's got fur in the name.
It's hard
I
to
can't
see
even
it
see
with
it.
her on the back.
Yeah, she's on my back, so. Oh my god!
Ugh.
I'm gonna have to see what this looks
Yikes.
like. Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm a baby
That's
man!
pretty good.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I like the other thing better, but
Yeah.
this is definitely scarier.
Oh, someone's forced the register open and stolen it from him.
I wonder who. That's fucking terrifying. Oh! That's like Kimba levels of unsettling.
I Like Femboys does not approve of new mask.
Yeah, I guess I'll change it. I like this mask a lot.
It is a good
so.
mask.
A little boy. It's her grandson. You're heading to the
Well, here,
hospital,
she's
right?
your problem now.
There's a super secret shortcut that only I know. Nobody else. Follow me.
Ooh.
I'll go ahead and wait for you. All right.
And drop down.
Oh, little boy, no!
That is an impressive
I hope
drop
this
down.
dumb kid doesn't totally fuck me over.
Just drowns. Super secret
Haha, I tricked
shortcut
you.
that only I
Look
know.
around.
Will you show me how to get there? Nah.
Nah. Gotta go.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's Georgie from It.
I have to carry this fucking grandma this entire
Georgie,
time.
come on. What are you doing, Georgie?
In my high heels, nonetheless.
I don't think you're wearing heels.
That's true.
No, I'm not.
Now you're wearing flats now.
It'd be
Flats.
nice if I was wearing heels. Leave here and go right, you'll find a hospital. Go in main line. Don't drop grandma. Don't drop grandma. Not drop, comma, grandma. Like don't drop dead.
Don't drop, Grandma.
Why don't you fucking wait for me? Waiting in line. Okay.
All right. So about that money.
Oh yeah!
Oh, what do you? Oh, that backpack.
Dollar bills, y'all.
So this is the weird ass backpack
I like
that I
it.
just picked up. It's disturbing. Run.
It's weird. It's no
Uh,
nice purse.
Okay. Pretty basic.
Amazing how quickly you went from like cult leader to like rickshaw driver within like less than an hour.
Yeah, like, were they just bored of doing disaster scenarios?
I think
and they were
so.
like, let's start the game this way, and then let's just do a bunch of other shit that has nothing to do
do
with
some
that.
other
so
stuff.
we'll sell the game pretending like it's going to be about disasters, but we're just carting around old ladies now. Doing cult
I had
leader
some other
shit.
game ideas
like-
that didn't really pan out, so let's just throw them in this game.
What is this? It's nonsense.
Uh-oh.
It's Rickshaw the game. Yeah, here comes an earthquake. See, what are you complaining about? Everything's fine.
Clipping.
Man who lives for work?
I have to pee. Begrudging office worker who went to work. These
It's a good
noises.
sound.
Yeah, man who lives for work. So where did that kid want me to go? He said to like turn right.
There he is.
This isn't right. This was straight.
Catch that kid.
Wait, that's not
That's
him.
not him.
That's a different boy. It was a boy wanting to leave town. Oh, you should talk to this runaway. You can probably influence him.
Influence is a good word.
I mean, runaways are classically easy to manipulate.
I mean, if nothing else, I learned that from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. I'd like to see the screenplay for this game.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
And main character says, "Hoy,
I mean,
hoy, hoy."
you can thank me with words. Or I take kilos.
If you leave from the
Kuchinashi.
hospital and walk a little north, it's in the town neighboring us at a shelter in Kuchinashi Elementary.
Kuchinashi.
If you designate me as
Oh,
the heir to your inheritance,
yes!
I'll take you.
Hell yes.
Huh? My inheritance? Okay, I get it. You win. Once this town recovers and things calm down, I'll do it. Please just take me
Amazing.
there. I'm gonna be the richest motherfucker that ever existed.
You're gonna be the Emperor of Japan. You're gonna be a real Hirohito.
Apparently all you need to do is just say, hey, I'll help you, but it's gonna cost you.
But it's gonna cost you all your worldly possessions.
Now I have to take her to the elementary school or
Yeah.
some shit. Well, this better be fucking worth her inheritance.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise there's no way I would help this woman. Wow.
I hate how I can't use it.
Yeah.
That's a shitty excuse.
There's an inheritance on the line.
Yeah.
The goal of this game is to suck
The
this
goal of
down.
this game is to suck this town dry.
I
Yes.
drink your milkshake.
I drink it up.
Why
He's still like writing
see
a
this?
journal, basically. I wonder if we're gonna get like the end credits journal thing.
Oh, that was fast.
I suck your penis. I suck it up. Now, if I told you I was a gay man, you would agree.
ちょっとあんたたちこの町じゃ見ない顔だな
Outsiders? I don't hear that outside of D&D.
Do I look strange to you? I was gonna ask where the bathroom was.
I just happen to have a lady on my back.
I have had to pee for a while.
トイレだ
So long.
よそ者に貸すトイレなんてないぞこの避難所は救援物資がしばらく届いていないんだよそ者にまで
How about
水や食料
30
を
million
回す
yen?
余裕はないんだよ
How's that sound for resources? We can buy your
Yeah.
shelter.
避難所を
I can
少し
buy and
でも
sell
荒
your
らしたら
sorry ass.
叩き出してやるからな
Whatever, throw me out. If I've already peed, I've won.
I like how you still have the flashlight. Can we appreciate that?
Yep. It
Well,
is a
you
funny
can't be
image.
too safe.
And you've got your hand with the sapphire ring on it, just cupping her cheek.
Yes, fanboys, I know what 5-ish is. I've known for months, but I've been scared to bring it up.
now that I
5-ish, what
did
is
it,
that?
it's
The amount of
okay.
highlighters... The amount of highlighters Scoot can fit inside himself with wood glue. Yes. 5-ish.
Why wood glue?
I don't know, that was the story.
Yeah. Man, I had a fucking awesome dream last night. It was so surreal and weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Describe.
Tell me
It
about
was
it, because
like-
I've been having awful dreams for the past, like, 3
I
weeks.
usually have awful dreams.
I had a
Usually they're
really
nightmares.
busy dream last night, but it's faded now. But there was a lot going on.
Yeah. I dreamt that I was at a film festival, and they were screening Charlie Kaufman's new movie. Not anything that he has in production, but just a new Charlie
Right.
Kaufman movie in general.
Uh-huh.
And it was so fucking weird. And like I watched through the whole thing, and I was like, "Oh, this is short." And I remember like, "Oh no," because I watched through the trailer, and Whoopi Goldberg was supposed to be in it, and she wasn't in the whole movie.
Of course.
But she was in the trailer, and that was so weird. And then I find out, like, so like there's like a screening, and then there's a screening after that, and I stayed for the next screening, and I find out in this weird weird ass dream logic that the secret of the movie is you're supposed to stay for the second screening and figure things out and like crack the code in kind of like a video game kind of like interactive sort of way. And so it doesn't make sense, but like basically I was like controlling and deciding the movie or like what was happening in the movie or like figuring out certain things and unlocking certain parts of the movie. And I was like, oh man, I unlocked the next part of the movie. This is like a new, unique kind of experience.
Jesus.
And like, and then it got to a certain point where it was like in somebody's like, just like some family's house or something. And the Whoopi Goldberg part got unlocked. And like, yeah, it's so weird. But I had an awesome time dreaming this. And and then like, oh yeah, I remember exactly how you unlocked parts of the movie. Basically, in the theater seats, there were like oxygen tubes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was not how I expected that sentence to end at all.
Yeah,
nope,
so
you
they
could
were
have given me 1,000 guesses. Oxygen tubes
it's
would
dream
not
logic.
have come out of
It's
my
dream
mouth.
logic, but I had so much fun. So they were like, and they had really long cords. Like they were all coming from like the front of the theater, basically. And so you had these like oxygen tubes, and like some of them went in your nose, and some of them were like in your mouth or whatever.
Right.
And basically the facade was like, oh, these are only there because the coronavirus is happening and we're just supposed to be attached to these oxygen things. But in reality, for this extra crazy interactive movie experience, what you're supposed to do, kind of like a Kojima PT game, is you're supposed to figure out that you're supposed to like talk into the oxygen mask to tell it what areas of the film to explore, basically. To be like, but I want to know more about this, or this happened, or this, you know, like, Jesus, what about this sort of thing? And you'd unlock new areas of the movie. And so yeah, then I did that, and then during the second screening, it was like a completely different crowd of people, and I was unlocking new areas of the movie, and then it was in this like kind of like rich person's house or something, and I was like, wait, we haven't explored all there is to explore, in the same way that I would with a video game, trying to like find loot or whatever. We haven't explored everything yet. And I like apologized to the audience. I was like, guys, I know you want to see this plot continue, but there's things in this house that we need to find out. And then so like I talked into like the oxygen tube and explored more areas of the house. And then from that moment on, it went like in first person, like I was in a video game, like I was like actually physically experiencing that. Dream logic, obviously, and reception area, and yeah, it was like I can't remember many specific details about like the things I was discovering about the movie. I remember being in specific locations, and I remember like obviously with Charlie Kaufman in Synecdoche, New York, like it had a lot to do with like life and death and like time and existence and all that shit. But I remember like going through every single one of these like areas and like I was collecting loot in a video game, just like every single time.
Like we did with Bandersnatch, where you just went.
Yeah, and I was like so satisfied by everything I was like picking up, and like, oh, the remnants of like this person had a radio here and it said this to them on their birthday, like just random shit like this about like existentialism and stuff. And I just remember like waking up and being just so immensely satisfied, and it was the weirdest fucking dream.
I just want to see Whoopi.
Yeah, that's.
They said she was in it.
That's what started it.
Also,
I
thanks
guess.
for subscribing in Russia. CS.
I'm Whoopsie.
Places to sit around the playground, huh? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal.
So I saw a playground and I saw a reception area. Yeah, it's I have the dreams I have are always so very like vivid and oftentimes like somewhat lucid.
Right.
Very detailed. But they're mostly nightmares.
Yeah, I've had some pretty vivid ones the last week or so.
Yeah, I've been having, I don't know, vivid. I mean, vivid is a weird word. I wouldn't say lucid, but maybe vivid. I think all dreams are vivid to some extent.
But like most times you dream, you just forget about them after you wake up and move about your day.
Yeah.
And then if you're lucky, you get reminded about something and you're like, oh yeah, this was in a dream I had. And you just come to an epiphany, basically. Right. But...
Yeah, if I had written it down when I woke up, I'd have a lot. But
you could start a dream journal.
Who cares?
Yeah, I've never done it.
That sounds gay.
I've never written it after
That's the first step to like dreaming lucidly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's true.
You have to apparently you have to talk to the guy in the yellow shirt under the tent.
Thank you.
Oh, I got started dream live journal. Now that sounds up my alley. You know I love blogging.
You use the internet? Since when did this happen?
I use the intranet. I don't go.
Yes.
I don't go out. I don't go outside the network.
I use the outernet.
I like femboys. Asks Gael. Do you like femboys?
I mean, to his credit, he likes what he likes.
You said yellow shirt under the tent.
That's what the
tent,
chat
right?
said.
Oh, what the? Oh, now because I walked an inch closer this time.
Correct.
I don't know if you're asking me that question because you want to know if we share an opinion or because you are a femboy. I don't think it would change my answer because the answer is the same. But yes, I also like blueballing those questions. I like not answering.
It is fun. Scoot, I had a nightmare the other day where I told my friends I listened to you guys on Twitch, and they laughed at me, threw bars of soap at me, ripped my clothes off, and then I had my period.
Oh, God.
That tickles me just right.
That's up there.
I love it. Honestly, any story of just like a series of bad events that ends with "and then I had my period" is really funny.
It is a good way to punctuate, as it were.
It is
these types of.
There's a reason they call it a period.
There you go.
Might as well call it an exclamation point.
So they keep going to go. They keep telling me to go to the reception desk.
You just did that. That bitch was the reception area.
That was
and then, okay, now what?
Now the playground, probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a yellow shirt.
Ooh.
That's probably it.
Stop laughing at me. I'm sorry. That was a funny story.
Oh, Boss-san.
Osama?
That means grandma.
Oh.
That means Mr. Oba.
Whew. Oh, that's this crotch shot happening here. Oh my God!
That is interesting.
You can almost see the junk.
Oh, there's a spicy taco in there.
I noticed that the person looks like a foreigner.
Nice. He talks like we do.
I think this is like the 7th character with those glasses. They have just one pair of glasses for the whole game. They didn't design another pair. They're both wearing the same glasses. Danny? That's an interesting name.
Oh, Danny-san. The pipes.
ありがとうございます。楽になりました。
体育館の診療所には入れませんでしたか？
そうなんです。もういっぱいだと言われまして。
そうですか。
I mean, yeah, heart glasses, but no one else is wearing them.
But those were specialty.
何してるんだ。いや、こちらのおばあさんを見ていたんですよ。こんなよそ者や外国人なんてほっとけよ。
The word outsiders is very suspect here. Like,
It is. It's a bit of a dog whistle.
What's this game about? I don't know. I don't know if you could say
It's about a disaster. It's about the 4th disaster report and their summer memories.
Yeah. You had to find out who was an arsonist and then recruit people for your cult, and apparently this was all the result of an earthquake. Like, this all had to do with an earthquake happening, I guess. But not really.
I don't see what's so difficult to understand about this.
I like how people from other cities are considered outsiders. I love the idea of like just being
Japan
a Vancouverite.
is very insular.
Just being someone of a Vancouverite and someone like comes up from Abbotsford and you're like outsider.
Ugh, outsiders.
Gross.
That's why we need to build that wall.
それじゃあお大事に。また痛むようだったら。
He's look at how well this dress fits him.
Look at that butt.
It's so good. It's
It's a good butt.
tailored for
自己
him.
紹介がまだでしたね。僕はダニー。この町
僕は
に留学生として住んでいたものです。
Exchange student from where though?
Me llamo Danny.
From the outside.
He does have a pretty good butt.
It's a 10 out of 10.
It is.
You can bounce
definitely.
a quarter
Yeah,
off that
That is
thing.
a 10 out of 10 butt.
Looks like the food distribution started around the gym. I have to pee so bad. Why don't you go and get some food?
The Gime? What's a Gime?
I like the idea of grabbing your dick wearing a dress.
You gotta pinch it off. Now, guys, I don't want to get anyone too excited, but it's 12:04 a.m. on Monday, and you know what that means.
Oh no.
It's Hitler's birthday!
Oh yeah, I guess it's 420.
Da, 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 da.
All right. Yeah, I was actually gonna say, I don't know if
Happy
we're
birthday,
anywhere
Hitler?
near close to the end of the game. I honestly
sure,
don't know.
I'm sure we're nowhere near it.
It's
Like,
your
I was
birthday.
kind of
Happy
almost
birthday,
expecting
Hitler.
that backtracking meant we were going back to the beginning and there would be some sort of conclusion.
Right.
But that hasn't happened.
So did
And
I,
we've
but
started
then
like
there
a new
wasn't.
storyline. So I think we're going to continue this game next week.
That is the most likely
yes.
outcome.
Yeah. So it's midnight.
Yes, yeah.
I want to get a bunch of Kimba
We gotta
recording
get-
done tomorrow. So
Gotta get a good night's sleep for the party tomorrow.
I think I heard Sickcap lose his mind like a second ago.
okay.
I think he just went.
Well, he loves Hitler.
He is a huge Hitler fan. A
Huge
Hitler
Hitler
stan,
fan.
we could say.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, he's a stan.
thank you all
Even
for
a
joining.
simp, even.
I think I'm gonna end the stream for tonight, and we'll continue this next week. Are you good for next week, Kyle?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah? Okay, great. Yeah. Awesome. All right, peace out, everybody. You'll probably see me streaming some Kimba editing tomorrow, so.
Anonymously Gay is like, wait, I didn't post fan art yet.
Well,
Well,
Add
if
us.
Good
it's
night,
done, you can post
everybody.
it right now. Otherwise, add us.
yeah, next week. Or during my editing streams or something. Anyway, peace out. Bye-bye, everybody. Love you guys. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.